value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. OG Anunoby is out there with Young. And it's Siakam in at center, locking down the middle.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Offline with his three. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Now, here's Halliburton. Hield can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Trent can't hit. Here's Halliburton. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Halliburton on the wing. Smith the pass to Gray. 6 to shoot. Back to Smith. Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Siakam finds Trent. Back to Siakam. And the pass to Trent. Young outside. Over Smith. And the Raptors miss again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Pass to Gray. Feeds it to Smith. It's stolen. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Van Vliet passes to Young. And that one is off.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Halliburton on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Clock at 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Gray, coming off 31 points last game. Back to Halliburton. Stripped away. Van Vliet outside. 9 feet out. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Goes up on the wing. Gray, that's good.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Anunoby from outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Gray, defended by Trent. Here's Halliburton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Raptors trail by 5. It's Trent on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Trent hits them both.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Siakam. Anunoby trying to break free.
And I would not test Turner. But Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Here's Trent. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious.
Siakam inside. He's against Turner.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
The 15-footer. And again, Toronto no up. Pacers leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Gray dishes to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On deep, Trent. Rebound by Smith.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Gray passes to Smith. Down low, pocket 6, and Halliburton slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here. They have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Let them hear you.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Banton. Will it go? And too long on the shot.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He contributed 31 points, and his passing was just incredible. Piled up an impressive number of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one misses.
Delano Benton.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pacers leading by 11. Halliburton in the corner. Again, Indiana.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection. and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Halliburton on the wing. Passes it to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Stolen. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First one is on heel.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Trent hits them both. Here's Indiana now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Halliburton kicks to Gray. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent. Finishes the break with a slam.
You know, it's not just the energy Siakam brings to the defensive end. It's the instincts. Great job turning them over.
Pass to Gray. Now here's Hield. He's guarded by Anunoby. Gray passes to Halliburton. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 9. Inside, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Halliburton kicks to Gray. Pass to Bitadze. Over Siakam. Misses off the left iron. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Here's Gray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Indiana again missing. Toronto with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Trent against Halliburton. Trent can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Gray passes to Halliburton. Hield kicks to Gray. Dishes it to Smith. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trent outside. Off target from outside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The shot's good. Ray's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Here's Siakam. From 10 feet out, here's Achua. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Young's checked in for Achua. Raptors trail by 7. VanVleet passes to Trent. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Neesmith. Good on the triple. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Anunoby with it. Launches a 3, and he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Here's Gray. 6 points for him. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bitadze. That one doesn't go. Good D by Siakam. Anunoby finds Young. Trent with the wide open look. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Pacers leading by 10. And there's the pass to Gray. Passes to Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Gray. Over to the wing. Now here's Neesmith. Boucher defending. 5 to shoot. Gray inside. Defended by Trent. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Trent outside. Pass to Porter. With some arc, and it's good on the way up.
One of the keys to Porter's development, becoming more versatile offensively. There, he attacks in the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Gray, defended by Trent. Jackson dishes to Gray. Pass to Mathurin, beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Raptors shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 9. Got a piece of it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-2 run here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Trent outside. Van Vliet looking around. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Shots good from Young.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
McConnell in the corner. Here's Gray, defended by Trent. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. Indiana again missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers out in front by 17 points at the...
Pacers 58, the Raptors 41.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors trail by 17. We've got Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Smith in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Gray passes to Turner. Here's Gray, covered by Van Vliet. The shot by Turner, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Trent can't hit.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Pacers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 19-point game. He dishes it to Young. Trent outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Raptors trail by 21. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Van Vliet's got 11.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
To the middle, Young with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Van Vliet with the ball. It's stolen by Hield. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Gray, defended by Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Indiana leading by 21. Here's Gray. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. For 3, Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Halliburton on the wing. Floats one up. Rejected by Van Vliet. The shot's good from Smith. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bounce pass from Anunoby. They double-team Siakam. On deep, Trent. Good on the three-point shot. 15 points in the game.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Here's Gray, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Pacers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line, for Indiana.
And the first one drops. And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Both free throws good from Gray.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Anunoby, no good.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Hield, can't hit. Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Van Vliet against Hield, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Gray, 15 points in the game. Halliburton outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Gray kicks to Turner. Hands the 12-footer. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And Toronto making a change here. Benton's checked in.
Delano Benton.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Oh, Anunoby in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
The pass to Gray. Back to Halliburton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fred's checked in for the Raptors. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gray's shot is off. The Raptors shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Passes it to Gray. There's the dish to Turner. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Trent. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hield dishes to Gray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
And the
foul.
average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger. And about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Achua to the inside. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 17 now.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And the Pacers call time here. Changes
Substitution
for
on the
Toronto.
floor.
Seattle. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achiuwa, and it's Young in for Chris Boucher. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt, Trent Jr. to his side. Young is out there with Anunoby, and it's Siakam in at the center. Gray passes to Turner. To the right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Halliburton. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Trent outside. Off target from three-point range.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Gray passes to Hield. Shoots over Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back. Van Vliet right side. And he comes up with the news. Glad we got a chance to check out that. Got a chance to drive one more time.
You have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Toronto foul. Pascal Siakam. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers. Toronto foul. Juan Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. At the line. Indiana foul. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Delano Banton. Taking 2 shots. From Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers foul, Jalen Smith. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Danny Green. At the line. Substitution on the court. At the line for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson. One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Just 4 to shoot. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Gray. The pass to Nembhard. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Young's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Boucher. Passes to Van Vliet. Siakam, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle to end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Anunoby.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. 1:56 left in the fourth. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Dishes it to Gray. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component of the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Back to Flynn. Out to the right wing. Now Hernangomez. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, You could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for Mr. Clutch.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
For the Pacers, Terry Taylor.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hernan Gomez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for the Raptors.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One